Farm Guy here with an update to the TLX 2020 series by 82 Studio here on Farming Simulator 22. We're here on Rockfall testing out the update to this mod and the update changelog 1.1. There's been a number of added features. A winch option has been added. Now, in order for the winch to operate, you must have the Platinum Expansion DLC purchased, installed, and active on the map you are playing on. Otherwise, the winch will show up on this vehicle, but it will not be able to use it. You cannot. It will appear like this, but you won't be able to use it. Just so you know. So, the winch appears on either. Any way you get this, whether or not you have the Platinum DLC expansion pack. However, it's not going to work if you don't have the Platinum DLC expansion pack. Now, having that got out of the way, we have some design additions, exhaust selection, light bar for the bumper. Passenger support. Now, passenger support is with the Kubota DLC if you want to use a passenger support for multiplayer. That as well, you must have the Kubota DLC. Rear hitch height. So adjusted the rear hitch height. And stability improved, turning issues fixed, braking issues fixed, pickup gooseneck electric cable. So they added a cable for aesthetics. Now, let's have a look at it in the store. Cars and TLX 2020 series. Now, here it is, the base model. Now, there's a plethora, a waterfall of options for these things. However, we're going to stick with what was added in the update, and that is the winch options. So if we go down to wheels, windows, vinyls. Oh yes, vinyls have been added. Let's see, let's scroll through the, oh yes, there we go. We have this one. That's pretty neat. So this is one of the vinyls that have been added. It looks like wood camo. Yes, Design 6 wood camo. That's pretty neat. We're going to keep that on there because that looks pretty cool. Let's scroll down. Bumpers. So we have standard, we have off-road. We have off-road style 1, which will accommodate the winch, and off-road style 2, which accommodates the light package. It also changes the back. So standard, off-road, off-road style 1 or 2. We're going with 2. It changes the front and rear bumpers. Cab extras have been changed. Colors, no. Fenders, front grille design, box extras. Exhaust. Exhaust is one of the things that have changed options. You have right, both, or dual right. Right? So that's been added, and it also changes inside underneath, as you can see. Very nice. Side steps, lighting, here we go. So we have no lighting. We have emergency light bar, that's on the top. We have bumper, there's the lights on the bumper. Now if you change the bumper, those aren't going to be available. They're going to change the bumper to style 1. They aren't there. So style 2 is where the bumper lights are available. Roll bar, we don't have a roll bar, but we have combo 1, combo 2, combo 1, combo 2, combo 3, and no. So combo 3, I do believe, is everything if you have everything installed. Mirrors, winch. So here is where the winch, now you don't get this option if you don't have the DLC installed, but because we do have the DLC installed, we have front, and that requires the bumper that we have installed. We have back, which also requires that off-road bumper. There it is, like so. And we have both, so which both front and rear. like so. And then no. And then we have the extra colors. So that is all the items that were added. So if we go in here and activate our hazard, or the those flashy lights, and there we go. There's the extra lights on the front, very well lit, of course. And so that's nice. Let's talk about the winch. So in order to activate the winch, you have your help window open. That helps actually, and you come up to here, see the L3 pull winch rope, and it will give you that. You come over to a tree. Right now it only attaches to trees as far as I know. R1 and X attaches to the tree. If we hop back into our vehicle, so if we back up, as you can see, we are now attached to the tree. Let's turn these lights off and turn the beacons off for a moment. So we are solidly attached to that tree via the winch. Now if you want to control the winch, L1 and R1 and right on the left stick will boonk, pull that winch in. So now we are very firmly attached. How do we disconnect? L1 and triangle for PS5. The same works exactly the same for the rear winch. L3 and then attach it to a tree if you wish, like so. Right, okay, now on to the stability improved. Perhaps it has improved. We have a top speed of 157 miles an hour, and it's still, and this is just the stock suspension and everything, it still seems kind of tippy. But then again, if you're doing 50 miles an hour and you take a sharp turn on a four-wheel drive vehicle, I would imagine you would have a little bit of tippiness as well. Braking, it seems to brake really well. Yes, braking stops really good. Turning issues. I can't remember what it turned like before, but it seems pretty grippy. Now, depending on the tires, I think the tire choice might have a little bit of bearing on grip and turning and the height. If you put big tires on, you're going to be a little bit more tippy. Right, and I think that has covered everything with the change. We're not going to go through the entire vehicle. We're just considering the changelog 1.1.00 with this review. I do believe we have covered the winches, the vinyl design, the wood camo, exhaust selection, light bar on the off-road bumper. Passenger support requires the Kubota DLC. The winches require the Platinum Expansion DLC. Rear hitch height, that's kind of pretty obvious there. And stability, turning, braking, and gooseneck electric cable. We didn't test that, but it sounds like it's just a cable there. So thank you all for watching. I'm Looney Farm Guy, and remember, it's only a game. So till next time, bye for now.